Alrighty, guys, thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. So, as usual, I decided to switch my format up after I was satisfied with the last format. The only problem I had was usual, where you don't get to see the other games, you don't know how everything's going in the league. So I decided to switch it for you guys. We're going to be using Replay Baseball to keep track of our season. We're in game number 4. This is Cleveland Indians taking on the White Sox in Chicago. Cleveland's 2-1. The White Sox are 2-3. Cleveland's won 2 in a row. And the White Sox have lost 2 in a row. There is your starting lineup. Davis in center. Kipnis is second, and Lindor at short. Napoli at first. Santana DH. Gomes catching. Uribe is at third. Ramirez in left. Kyle Gill is in right. Pitching today for the Indians, Cody Anderson. For the White Sox, Austin Jackson center field. Rollins in short. Abreu at first. Frazier at third. Cabrera in left. Lowry is second. Garcia is the DH. Alex Avila is the catcher, and J.B. Shuck, yes, J.B. Shuck, since I don't have to worry about not having his card, is going to be in right field. Pitching today for the White Sox is Chris Sale. Of course, I will be entering everything manually here. And of course, I've got to minimize it and bring it up. There we go. All right, then I have a little bit of a thing there for you guys, so make it a little bit smaller there. So you guys can see the dice rolls. Obviously, you can't see the cards, but it's going to be Rajai Davis against Chris Sale. But before we do any of that, let's see what kind of day Chris Sale's going to have. He's going to have an A day. Good day. Cody Anderson. He's going to have an average day. So average, Chris Sale, good day. Rajai Davis is up for the Indians. 6-3 blank on Sale. 63 is a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down. Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss. Kipnis. 3-3, and that is a single plus. So single by Kipnis, back up the middle. And then he is going to try and take off for second here. He's going to try and steal. All right, so let's see. The catcher today is going to be Avila. And his arm is average, so no adjustment there. And Kipnis is a 1-17. He'll be in there. Stolen base, 16. He's in there. Quick tag. Not quick enough. Steals second. Jason Kipnis. Jason Kipnis had, let's see, does it tell us? Does not tell us how many stolen bases he had. Well, that brings up Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor. Blank is single off of Sale, back up the middle again, and he gets that one over his head. Kipnis. Is Kipnis going to go? We need our charts. Here it is. That is actually a 2, so second to home on a 2. It's going to center field. Weak or average arm, and he will score. That's Austin Jackson. Austin Jackson has an average arm. Weaker average. He's going to score. He does. So single plus, and the Indians take a 1-0 lead on the RBI by Francisco Lindor. Mike Napoli, 3-5. It's going to go to the pitcher's card. The PX result, which means it's automatic double play, right? 3-5, Sale. 35 is an out. We rolled a 2. Oh boy, is that going to be a double play? No, it's a pop-up. Pop up to third. Pop up to third for Napoli. So no double play. At least they started the double play that way. 2 outs now for Carlos Santana. Blank. Sale 61. Steve right 3. Perfect pitch there by Sale. In on the hands. Swing and a miss. And we go to the bottom of the first. Cleveland up 1-0. Cody Anderson, average day again. Austin Jackson. 53. So first thing is we look to see if it's a strikeout. Cody Anderson, average day 1-4, and that is a strikeout. No error check needed. Austin Jackson swings at that ball in the dirt. A little anxious here. Jimmy Rollins. Uh-oh. And that's a double by Rollins right in the gap. And he's going to be on second with 1 away. Abreu. 25 out. 16. Grounder to short. If the white dice is a 1, he would advance, but he does not. So it's going to be a ground ball. Short to first. And batter will stay at second. 2 outs now for Todd Frazier. Frazier-meister, the Godfather. Todd Frazier. Blank. 41 on Anderson. Average day is a walk. If he had a good day, it would have been an out. But in this case, it's a walk. So runners at first and second now for Milky Cabrera. 13 out. And we rolled an 18. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. And Raji Davis comes in and makes the catch. Side retired. 1 inning complete here in Chicago. We are at U.S. Cellular Field. And Yan Gomes is up. 2-3 out. 17. Fly ball to left. 1 up, 1 down. Jose Uribe. 15 will be an out. 15 and 16 is a ground ball to short. 6-3 Rollins to Abreu. That brings up Jose Ramirez. 2 outs. 34 blank off a Sale. 34 will be an out. 13. He is a right-handed batter. Grounded to short. Rollins again. Scoop, throw, on target, and the out. All right, so we go to Brett Lowry. 4-1 blank. Anderson walks him on a 4-1. So leadoff man is aboard for Avisel Garcia. 4-2 blank. Anderson says 4-2 is out. Out 07 is going to be a fly ball to left for Garcia. Alex Avila. Whoop. Come here, dice. Don't you drop on me. 31 blank. Anderson 31 is going to be a single. We rolled a 17 on the advanced chart. First to third. 17 goes to left field. Holds at second. So single. Though runners are first and second again for the White Sox. 1 out for J.B. Shuck. 3-6 blank Anderson. Possible wild pitch, actually. And Anderson is a 1-18 wild pitch, and that will be a wild pitch. So that's going to move the runners up into scoring position. Anderson lets one go, and Gomes can't get to that one. It's to the backstop. So Lowry moves up to third. Avila at second. J.B. Shuck gets a shot at it again. 36 from Anderson. Again, same pitch is a wild pitch. And back-to-back wild pitches is going to score a run. So back-to-back wild pitches. As Anderson does not like Shuck up at the plate. Shuck is crowding the plate. Anderson trying to get it in on the hands, and he's throwing it wild. So we have a tie ball game, and Avila's at third, so the defense will play in. 24. This time will be an out. Grounded to second. If the defense is played in, it is a single. So it is actually going to be a single because the defense was in. So a single by Shuck, and the White Sox take a 2-1 lead. So Shuck is at first for Jackson, Austin Jackson. 2-2, and that's not going to be good, as that's a single. And we rolled a 3. First to third advances if the white dice is a 2, and it is a 2. So he will go to third, and that's interesting because it's a single plus actually on Austin Jackson, which means he's going to try to steal second. He's only a 13, no adjustment from the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Shuck it, or Anderson Jackson, whatever his name is, is off on the throw, and he's in there, stolen base, Austin Jackson. And the White Sox have everything going here in the second inning. And Jimmy Rollins is up. 2 men aboard. Defense is still playing in. 4-5 blank. Anderson 45 will be an out. That's going to be a fly ball. It's going out into center field. Runners is second and third. And I'm going to have to look at the chart because I want to make sure I decipher this correctly. Runners is second and third. Give me a second here. Second and third, we rolled an 18. Alright, so fly ball goes out to center field. Holds third. If there's 2 outs, there's not. There's an assist chance in home, and batter would move to second, but there's not. So it's just going to be a fly to center, not deep enough to send Shuck. And it's fly to center. Rollins, and that brings up Jose Abreu. All kinds of trouble here for Cody Anderson. 6-5. That is going to be a home run check on the pitcher. And look at that. There's a 20 and a 2. It's on the side of the dice. So obviously it's a 2. It's going to be a home run. If it's a 20, it's not. What's it going to be? As I tap, 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 tap. It's going to fall on the 20. Look at that. That's going to be a deep fly ball center field. And that's going to do it. So that's how close it was to a 3-run home run. No, wait. What would it have been? Yes, it would have been. Yes, an HR on the pitcher, Anderson. It would have been. Oh, actually, you know what? It's still a home run. And it's Cody Anderson on the 65 home run, 1-20, and it is gone actually. So a 3-run home run by Jose Abreu, and it's 5-1 for the White Sox. And Todd Frazier's up. Wow, I did not see the 20 coming. But if he would have had a good day, it would have only been a 1-17. But because he's having an average day, it's a 1-20. 54. We're going to go to the 54 chart with bases empty. Is a 11. Ground ball pitcher knocks it down, fires to first, and that's the roll versus his error rating. And his error rating, Cody Anderson, 17. He throws it wild. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting worse for Anderson. He's got 2 wild pitches, back-to-back wild pitches, and now he throws it over the head of the first baseman and batter to second on the E+ on the pitcher. Anderson not helping himself here at all. 2 wild pitches and now a 2-base error. It's 5-0. I'm sorry, 5-1 Chicago. Melky Cabrera is up. And 2-6, and that is a single. We rolled a 2, second to home, center field, weaker average. Yep, he's coming in because there's 2 outs. So it's going to be a single plus. It's now 6-1. And Anderson is trying to get through the second inning, to be honest here. Oh, no. Brett Lowry is up, and that would be a single versus lefty. Cody Anderson's righty, so that will be an out 9. That's going to be a fly ball out to right field, and Anderson can go sit in the dugout and think about what he's done. He's given Chicago at least 3 runs there. It should be really 3-1, but wild pitch. Jeez, just not helping himself. Colin Cowgill, let's see if the Indians can come back. Cowgill 1-1, and that's normally good, but not with Cowgill, as he batted .083, and that is a strikeout for Cowgill. Raji Davis is up. 1-1, and that's a strikeout for Raji. 249 average. So back-to-back strikeouts by Sale, as he's inspired with the 6 runs given to him. Jason Kipnis to 54, and we rolled a 1-1 on both of the 20-siders. Look at that. So 54. So we're going to the 54 chart. Bases empty, and a 1. Fly ball, and a 1 goes to left field. Roll versus the error rating for that error. And we rolled a 1, so it's going to be an error on Cabrera. So the 1 tells us where to go, and then this will be the dice that tells us it is an error. So Melky Cabrera, what kind of error was it? If an error, go to the exotic error chart. Oh, we're going to the exotic error chart. He's the left fielder. Exotic. Where's the exotic? Come on. I think that's on a different sheet, actually. So let's look for the exotic error. I think it's actually on the back side of my bases full chart, isn't it? No. Okay. Where's the exotic error chart? It's on one. Oh, it's on the back of one of these. Which one is it? Maybe it's my 54 chart. Yeah, it's on the back of my 54 chart. It's got the exotic errors. All right, so we have outfield error. Roll the D20 again, it says. All right, so we'll roll it again. 15. 15, dropped fly ball. Batter safe at second. Runners advance 2 bases. An F runner will score. A ref runner that's on would have scored. Okay. All right, got it. So, with no one on, it doesn't matter. Let's open my drawer so I can have both of these charts out. Thank you. So, Kipnis drops a fly ball, or Cabrera drops a fly ball, and that's an E plus on there. So, that should help the Indians a little bit. Francisco Lindor might help the Indians a little bit. 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. 2 strikeouts for Sale. 41 blank. 41 is a walk. No, he's an out because he's having an A day. 6 is going to be a ground ball to short. Right. So 6-3 on the put out. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Cody Anderson is going to come back out. But he is dropped from a B down to a C. So he is now a C quality as opposed to a B quality. So Garcia, Avisail Garcia, 34 blank, 34. And it's a single. And that will be it. They were hoping that in between innings, Cody Anderson could gather himself, but he just couldn't. And so Anderson will be out. Looks like it's going to be Brian Shaw coming in. So Brian Shaw is coming in for the Indians. He is a right-hander. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. He's going to have a C day. All right. Avila, sorry. Avila's up. Alex Avila. 4-1 blank. Shaw. 4-1 is a walk. So things are going badly for the Indians here in game number 4. 2 men on, nobody out. JB Shuck is up again. 4-2 and Shaw, another walk. And the Indians are starting to implode here in this game. Bases full, nobody out. Defense will play back. They don't want to give up a big inning. So Jackson, 52. We're going to the 52 chart. It's going to be an error check as that was not a strikeout. 52 and a 21. That is second baseman Kipnis. Jason Kipnis. And that's second. Error of 4. We rolled a 6. It is not. We have bases full. Batter hits to first, third, pitcher, catcher, fourth side at home. Bases are full. Ball hit to short and second, which is the case there. If the D20 is on, it's a ground ball double play. And if it's even, it's a fielder's choice at second. So it's a fielder's choice. How are we going to do this? It's going to be out at second. It's going to be 4-6. 4-6. Oh, there we go. All right. So Austin Jackson is on first. Avila's at third. Defensive play. Corners in. Corners in. 15. 15 on Rollins is an out. 7. That's a fly ball to left. Runner on third. Avila, if he's fast, could risk it. They're not going to risk it. So that is going to be a fly ball to left. 2-way for Abreu, Jose Abreu. 15, strike 3. So the Indians finally get out of another inning. We go to the top of the 4th. That is 7-1. Mike Napoli up. Sale cruising right along right now. 4-3. 4-3 is out. 16. That's going to be a grounder to short. One up, one down. Carlos Santana. 54 chart, and that is going to be a 5. 5 is going to be ground ball to third, runner on third, caught in a rundown, referred to. Oh, no, that's the wrong chart. Let's go to the 54 chart. What did we roll? We rolled a 5. So it's a fly ball to right, check versus error rating, Shuck. Shuck, I don't think he's going to have an error rating of 18, but we will check in right field. He's got an error of 0, actually. So that's going to be a fly out to right for Santana. Yan Gomes is up. Good morning, Al Red Sox fan. It's been all White Sox here. We've got the starting pitcher for the Indians. Cody Anderson's already out of the game. 2 wild pitches, 2-base error. It's been really not well played by Cleveland here. Yan Gomes is up. 4-3 blank against Sale. That will be a 14. Grounder to second. So Yan Gomes gets the out. And Juan Uribe. Oops. 4-3. There we go. Up, nope. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and it's Todd Frazier against Brian Shaw. 15 for Frazier is a strikeout. Brings up Melky Cabrera. 26 and base hit back up the middle. Base hit for Cabrera. That brings up Brett Lowry. That's a 21. Steve Reich, 3 on the outside corner. 2A for Avisail Garcia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that one's in the gap. Is Cabrera going to come home on first on a double? First to home on a double. It went to left field. Weaker average arm. That's Jose Ramirez. Let's look at Ramirez. He has got at left field, he's got an average arm. And so we rolled a 1. Went to left field, scores on a weaker average arm. So he will score on the double plus. And it's now 8-1. That brings up Alex Avila. 53, no strikeouts, so we're going to the range chart. The range chart, and that's a 21. Center field, it'll be a double, 3-base advance if Rajai Davis can't get to it. And with a 5, I bet you he will get to it. Rajai Davis in center field has got a range of 14, so he does make the catch. And that will retire this side. Fortunately, we go to the top of the 5th. And Chris Sale cruising right along. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for Cleveland. 8 hits, or 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for Chicago. Juan Uribe's up. 12. Steve Reich, another strikeout for Sale. And that is, let's see what Chris has done so far. In this game, he's given up 2 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts, and no walks. So Uribe's out of there. Chris Sale, a big lefty, which of course goes on to play for the Red Sox now. And it's Jose Ramirez is up for the Indians. 62, blank Sale, 62, strike him out. Swing and a miss. And that brings up Colin Cowgill. Tried getting scalped. I like it. Al Red Sox fan. Wonderful guy. Wonderful channel. Check it out if you are not familiar with Al Red Sox fan, which everyone is. So Cowgill, 21, and strikes out the side. Chris Sale. A man on a mission today. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Brian Shaw is already a C, so he can't drop down, so he's just going to go out as a C pitcher. 25 against a right-hander, that is a single, and Brian Shaw is a righty, so that will be a single. Back up the middle, and the hits parade continues here in Chicago. Austin Jackson, 1-1, and that is a walk. So the first 2 men are aboard, and Brian Shaw will be sent to the shower room. As Zach McAllister might come in. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Zach McAllister is going to come in for the Indians. Let's see what kind of day McAllister is going to have. 14, that is a B day, so average day. 2 men on, nobody out, and Jimmy Rollins is up. 54 chart, and that's going to be another wild pitch on the Indians because that is a 5, and I really don't think Gomes has got that high a pass ball. Let's see, Gomes pass ball, yeah, he's a 1-2. So if it was a 1 or 2, it'd be a pass ball. A 5 is a wild pitch. So the runners move up again on the wild pitch. That's the 3rd wild pitch by Cleveland pitching today. Shuck at 3rd, Anderson at 1st, nobody out. Down 8-1. The Indians will not play in. 35 for Jimmy Rollins. 35 is blank. Off of Zach McAllister, 35 is a single. Shuck will score. And let's see, second to home, 17. He's going to hold a 3rd. So single by Jimmy Rollins, and the hit parade continues. 9-1 for Jose Abreu. 2-4 will be out of 3. He is going to be a right-hander. 3 right-hander. 3 right-hander. We have runners at first and third. Third baseman is Uribe. Let's see what kind of arm he has, because it's going to matter. Juan Uribe at third, average arm. They get the fielder's choice out at second, as they cannot turn the double play. We'll call that 5-4. And that brings up Frazier. It's now 10-1. 6-1 blank. 6-1 blank. McAllister, 6-1 is a strikeout. So second big out there by Zach McAllister. And he's having a B day. I got to remember that. Melky Cabrera. 46 is a ballpark check. We rolled a 9 on the ballpark. 9 is going to be foul. Out of play. Melky Cabrera again. 13 out 1. That's going to be ground ball to the pitcher. And that'll do it for the 5th. We go to the 6th. It is 10-1 ball game. Rajai Davis up. Chris Sale cruising right along. 32 out. And we rolled an 18. That's a fly ball to center for Rajai. Jason Kipnis. 31 blank off of Sale. And that is a base hit given up by Sale. Only his third of the day. Single by Kipnis. Back up the middle. Brings up Francisco Lindor. We're in the top of the 6th. This would be a miracle of... well, 3-3 is a single. Roll to 15, first to third. If it's a weak arm, Austin Jackson, what kind of arm you got, buddy? You got an average arm, so he will stop at second on the single. That brings up Mike Napoli. And the Indians are going to play cautious base running anyways, down this many runs. They're not going to try to push it too hard. Mike Napoli. So they're going to go station to station. 14, Napoli, 2-2 count, swing and a miss. So Sale now up to 8 strikeouts and no walks, more importantly. So Sale having a good day. And Santana's up. 6-2 blank. Sale, 62. Strike him out. Wow. And that's it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Brett Lowry. 6-6 and 1-10 home run. It's a 16, so that is going to be a double. Leadoff double by Brett Lowry, and that brings up Avisail Garcia. 5-1 and no strikeout, so we will go into the error charts. And that is a 15. It's a pitcher. Zach McAllister, error of 0, so he'll make the play with the runner on third. Actually, it's gonna be a... If the pitcher's got a strong arm, he will... and no, he does not. So he will advance on the 3-1 put out. Lowry goes to third. And with 1 out, they're gonna play back. Not that it matters, because Avila's swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up Shuck. Now they can play normal anyways, so 36, McAllister, 36 is an out, fortunately. Oh my God. He's got single out, single out. So only 2 of the 5 30 numbers are outs. So he did get the out this time. That's a 10. That's a line out to the shortstop. And Lindor's in the right position, and that'll do it. We go to the 7th. Chris Sale giving up 4 hits, 1 run. So far in this game, Yan Gomes is up. 64 blanks. 64 is 1 to 12 strikeout, and that is a 5. Another strikeout for Sale. Juan Uribe's up. Good morning, Tribe Fan 879. Uh-oh. He got a hold of that one, and that one is hit well by Uribe and gone out into right field seats, and that's a souvenir for a lucky fan out there. It is gone. It is a 10-2 ball game. Sale not happy with that. Brings up Jose Ramirez. 3-3, and that is a single plus. It's a single and a stolen base, and it's probably going to be no. He's thrown out, as it was probably going to be just what is it called? Defensive that indifference. That's what I meant. Would have been indifference, but oops, wait a minute. I got to undo that last play because I did the wrong thing. He was caught stealing seconds. Pop. So now it disabled that. That's interesting. Let's see if I switch to manual. There we go. So it would have been stolen base, but he got thrown out. Caught stealing 2-6. Ramirez out of there. Here we go. Colin Cowgill. 6-3 blank Sale. 6-3. Still another strikeout. Good Lord, how many is that for him now? Oh, we can't tell because it switched sides, of course. So we go to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time here in Chicago. It is 10-2. Home team out in front. Austin Jackson, 31 blank. 31 is a single. Oh, and Zach McAllister, your day will be done. Who else they got? Going to be Jabba Chamberlain coming in for the Indians. And Austin Jackson is up. Wait a minute. Austin Jackson got a single. Why did it not take us? He should have had a single. Sorry. Austin Jackson is on first, dummy. All right, Jimmy Rollins. 2-3 out. 3. He is going to be a lefty from the left side. Runner first. First baseman's got a strong arm, and that is Napoli. Does the first baseman have a strong arm? At first, nope, average arm. So they get the fielder's choice at second. We'll go 1-6 on the play. Jose Abreu, 1 out. Blank. Jabba Chamberlain. We've not rolled for Jabba to see what kind of day Jabba's going to have. It's a 63 and an A day. So 63 and a good outing. So for only Cleveland gets a good outing, that will be an out. And I didn't see what kind of out it was, so we'll roll the dice again. That's a 15. Abreu's a right-hander. That's going to be second baseman, strong arm. This time we're looking at Kipnis. Nope, average arm is a fielder's choice for 6 this time. They just can't turn the double play. And it brings up Todd Frazier. 16 for Frazier. And 1 to 14 strikeout. A strikes out. We go to the 8th here in Chicago. U.S. Cellular Field. And Raji Davis against Chris Sale. Sale coming out for the 8th. 2-3 out. 17 fly ball left field. Jason Kipnis. 15. Strike 3 on Kipnis. And Lindor. 31 blank. And that's a sale. Or that's a sale. That's a single off a sales card. But Sale is now tired, so he drops from an A down to a B. This might, he was going to try and get a complete game, but strike 3 called. Another strikeout. He makes it through 8. Maybe he'll do the 9. Doubt it, though, as his day is probably done. Melky Cabrera, 52, and we're going to the error chart, 52. 26 on the 52. 26. Third baseman. Third baseman is Uribe. Uribe. Error of 5. He rolled a 20, so he's got no problem there. It's a 5-3 putout. Brett Lowry. 5-5, and that's hit in the gap. And a double for Lowry. Avisail Garcia, 14 hits now by the White Sox. 4-2 blank. Jabba Chamberlain walks him. These 4 numbers are not good for Chamberlain. Alex Avila, 1-1, and we rolled a 3. That is a back-to-back walk, and that'll be it for Jabba Chamberlain, as I've got to get a new pitcher card out now. Thanks, Cleveland. Oh, I gotta find a pitcher card. Yeah, just slowing the game down. Let's go. Jeff Manship is coming in. Manship coming in for the Indians. Jeff, he's a right-hander. What kind of day is he going to have? Average day at the ballpark. So bases loaded, 1 out. Defense back. Shuck is up. Oh, shucks. It's Shuck is up. Like the setup, says Clinton Park. Thank you very much. Tribe fan. Bauer was bullpen for first month. Yep. I saw that. Oh, I can't do anything because he's in the ball game. So Manship average day, JB Shuck. Oh, 52. Which means we're going to the error chart. Oh boy. 52. And a 61. That's his short. That's Lindor. Lindor. Error 3. Made the play as that is a 13. And now with bases full, ball hit to short. If it's an even number, it's a ground ball double play. If it's odd, it's a fielder's choice at second. And that is an odd number, 13, I believe. Last time I checked. So fielder's choice at second. 6. Where are you? Second. There. 6-4. They cannot turn the double play. It's been killing them all game. 4 wild pitches haven't helped. And 2 base error hasn't helped. That second inning where they gave up 6 runs, it really should have been probably 3. But wild pitch, back to back, got the runners in score. 1 runner scored, the other runner moved to third. Then a 2 base error, got the run in. It's been just not a good day if you're a Tribe fan, which I know Tribe fan 879 is not happy about. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, and of course you're playing against Chris Sale, which means you have to be on your A game. 2-2, it's a 1-16 single plus, and that will be another single. And he can't steal because there's a runner in front of him. It's now 12-2 ball game. Jimmy Rollins, back-to-back 2-2s, but Jimmy Rollins, that's actually a strikeout. And I hate to say it, but Chris Sale is not coming out for the 9th. not coming out. Zach Dukes, the lefty, will come in. What kind of day is Zach Dukes going to have? Average day. It's going to be Santana 3-3, and he's going to greet him with a walk. Carlos Santana with the walk. Yan Gomes. 51, no strikeouts. So we're going to the 51 chart. Where are you? 51 chart. Error chart. 65. Short. That's Rollins. Jimmy Rollins. And Jimmy, oh Jimmy, what is your claim to fame? Jimmy Rollins at short has got an error of 2. We rolled a 6, so that is a good play. We have a runner on first, and with a runner on first, T20 is on. It's a ground ball double play. Well, that's interesting. We rolled an even number again, so that'll be a fielder's choice 6-4. So Gomes gets to first. Juan Uribe is up. 12-2 is your score here in the top of the 9th. If you're just joining us, thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. And Juan Uribe, what do we got there? 65. That's going to be off the pitcher. Juan Uribe, Zach Dukes, having an average day is home run. It's actually Zach Dukes is a -4. Well, that's interesting. So how did they get the -4? We're not going to think too hard about it. It's going to be a fly ball to center field. There we go. So Uribe can get all of it, and Jose Ramirez is up. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Most of the pitchers have like a range. Like so, for example, Matt Albert's home run is 1-17. For Zach Dukes, it's just a home run -4. How the hell does that even come into play? I don't know. All right, 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. 63 is blank on Zach Dukes. 63 average day. Stay right 3, and they done it in style. And look at that. It's going to be Chris Sale will go as the 1-1. Cody Anderson drops to 0-1. Jose Abreu for Chicago was the MVP. The Indians fall to 2-2. The White Sox go to 3-3 as they split the first 2 games of this series. 1 game apiece. Let's go ahead and auto finish the rest of the day so you guys can see your favorite team if they won or lost in 2016. Texas doubles up Los Angeles 4-2. Detroit beats the Yankees 8-6, and the Yankees fall to 1-4. Wow. Minnesota 8-1 over Kansas City. Oakland blanks Seattle 6-0. Boston beats Toronto 2-1. Arizona beats the Cubs 7-5. Atlanta beats St. Louis 8-3. Pittsburgh blanks Cincinnati 1-0. San Diego 6, Colorado 5. Houston in 11 takes out Milwaukee 4-3. And in 10 innings, Philadelphia overcame the Mets 7-6. If we go to the daily outcome, today in baseball, Chris Sale, strike. Chris Sale struck out 13 Cleveland batters and led to Chicago to a 12-2 victory. Play of the day, Victor Martinez, took place between New York and Detroit in Cominca Park. Bottom of the 9th, Detroit batting, man on first, 2 outs, game tied. Victor Martinez hits a game-winning 2-run home run. Booyah! A game of the day, voted on by the fans, you folks out there. It was an interleague game between Houston and Milwaukee, and Houston took it 4-3 in 11 innings. Your standings in the American League is Baltimore, Boston atop the division with 3-1 records. Cleveland, Detroit out in front in the Central Division 2-2. And in the West, Houston and Seattle tied 3 games and 2 losses. National League, Washington. Watch out for the old Washington Nationals. They're 3-0. They're a half game up against the Mets in the Central Division. It's Chicago, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh all with 3-2. Only half a game back is Milwaukee and St. Louis. And then the West, Dodgers 4-2. Half a game up on San Diego. So there you go. There's your day in baseball in 2016 is Chris Sale, the star of the day. And you got to watch it here live as he takes out the Indians in dramatic fashion there. 13 strikeouts for Cleveland. Not a great day. Not a great day. If we actually go to the box score, which is going to be interesting. Kipnis got 2 hits, and Lindor got 3 hits. Lindor with 3, Kipnis with 2, Uribe with 1, Ramirez with 1. Not good. It was Jose Abreu, 3rd, off of Anderson. Does it tell somewhere? Fielding error. Wild pitch. Anderson, 2, back-to-back. McAllister, 1. So 3 wild pitches in the game. Time took 3 hours and 7 minutes. Your MVP was Jose Abreu. How did he go? Jose Abreu went 1 hit, 5 at-bats. Scored a run, 4 RBIs, and a strikeout. Yeah, 4 RBIs. Yeah, okay, we'll give it to him. That's fine. There's your final from U.S. Cellular Field in downtown, south side of Chicago, actually. South side of Chicago. We'll see everyone soon. Tribe Fan 879, Al Red Sox fan, Clinton Parks. Thank you guys for coming on by. Game number 4 goes to the White Sox. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.